All right, we're up.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Hey, Woogie. Wiggy, get. Oh my God, our cat is stealing the other cat's food. I said, Woogie, and he looked at me like, that was him. He's complaining.
Yeah.
He does. Yes.
Especially in the morning.
Anyway, hi everybody. Welcome to the Ballistic Missionaries Wrasslin Supplemental.
I'm Dan.
Hi, I'm tired.
Yes. Very, very tired.
Yeah.
But we're gonna power through this for you
Yep.
guys.
There's nobody watching yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as we all know, Summerslam was last weekend, and as most of you watching this probably know, I didn't take notes on literally anything else this week in the world of wrestling. Oh, but before we get to our SummerSlam predictions to see how soundly I kicked Dan's butt, we have to talk about Tony Khan and a really stupid decision the WWE made this week.
Basically what has happened is they have made a $1.6 billion deal with ESPN. ESPN is owned by Disney, but the deal is ESPN is starting a new network or streaming service called ESPN Plus, and WWE's at least some, if not all, of their major pay-per-views, at least WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, are all going to be on this streaming service. That might not be bad in and of itself. What is making a lot of wrestling fans, including myself, upset is there is a $30 price tag
Per month.
Yeah, per month.
Yeah, not per
Not per year.
event,
Per event.
per month for the entire package of ESPNs.
Yes, Tony Khan has gone down on record saying, well, the fans followed us for the WWE network to Peacock, and we were an important component of that network. There was other things that Peacock could have for our fans. I'm sure they'll find the same thing with ESPN. Do you want to begin where that does not make any sense?
Yeah, well, first of all, saying a bunch of people followed us to Peacock is bullshit because Peacock already existed and had extremely high subscriber numbers before WWE chose to use them to stream all of the entire history of their content and their PLEs. I mean, I, for one, had Peacock before I started watching wrestling again.
Yeah.
And so, to be honest, that's a really boneheaded thing. But also, Peacock costs currently, I want to say, the Peacock that I have without ads is like $7-8 a month, not 30. And thirdly, some of us.
I believe it was $5.
Yeah, it was about $5. Yeah. It's gone up the past few years, definitely. But
nothing compared to other networks like Netflix
or Prime,
or Prime.
for God's sake.
Oh.
Well, that one you get free shipping with. So but anyway, also, like, not all wrestling fans are just like, yay, let's just watch all the sports. Like, literally, for us, I mean, I like soccer. It would be nice to get to watch the World Cup games this year. I like to watch the Olympics, summer and winter, and pro wrestling. That's literally it. That is all I want to watch. Unless they suddenly start showing, like, the International Curling Championships or something.
Yeah,
no fucking interest in the rest of ESPN.
Anything that was on ESPN, Ocho.
Yeah.
And
or those weird German matches where they slap each other.
Yeah.
That might be worth some money.
I don't care about baseball. I don't care about football. I don't care about basketball.
Oh, baseball is so boring. I say this having, like, a second or third cousin who is, like, a star, used to be a star Major League Baseball player. Baseball is so fucking boring. I hate it. Oh, my God. It's the fucking worst. Why? I don't want to pay money to watch fucking baseball.
Now, I'm We do not have all the details as of yet. WWE
Yes, it was just announced.
could save themselves with
Yes.
some sort of detail that is put out later. The bad response could elicit some sort of response from WWE and
Yeah.
to have some sort of other option.
Yes, this was just announced like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. It was Tuesday or Wednesday. And it's not supposed to be happening until the end of August of next year. And they didn't really lay out a huge plan of this is all the stuff that's going to be going on. So we don't know if they're going to have like, if the outcry is going to make them abandon this altogether, which is a possibility. If they're going to, have it on an ESPN channel that is available through like Sling or something, or if you can get a deal on it, or we don't know all the specifics, but on its face, from what we do know now, it's a stupid fucking idea. What is wrong with you people?
The work right now, the best case scenario they going forward is they offer it as part of a bundle package with Disney because they already have.
Well, they already do that. There already is a bundle package with Disney and Hulu and ESPN. But together, it's like 20, 30 some bucks a month.
Yeah.
And there doesn't seem to be a way to, because like I pay for Hulu and I pay for Disney.
Yeah.
And there doesn't seem to be a way to bundle them together as it is now.
I think they're.
Oh, are they doing that now?
Yeah, I think you can bundle at least Hulu and Disney or Hulu, Disney, and ESPN. But I don't know this ESPN is the same as the network for ESPN Plus.
There's like 20 fucking ESPNs.
Now,
which one is it going to be on?
The best case scenario is to offer this as a package deal where you can go on and you sign up for some sort of big mega package.
No. The best thing to do is leave it as it is. Yeah. That's the best thing to do. The second best thing.
I feel like the second best thing is that. But let's be honest, they've already committed $1.6 billion from the mouth is a hard thing to walk away from. I think this is what WWE wants in general. Is to be a success. Or I guess TKO at this point. I can't say WWE. TKO is the one exploring the purse strings.
Yeah, it is technically TKO who now has majority ownership over WWE. So gets to kind of make these decisions, whether they're stupid or not, like this one is.
Yeah.
I mean, this is exactly what we've been, not exactly, but very similar to, our complaints about what AEW has been doing with their premium live events.
Yeah,
it's like you're going backwards, not forwards, okay? Yeah. And people are already, like you've been putting WWE fans through a lot the last 5 years or so, and it's like the old adage, like wrestling fans seem to hate wrestling, but there's a lot of dissent out there in internet land when it comes to WWE fans. Okay, I gotta mention this. And honestly, if Tony Khan, Tony Khan, thinks that, there's just going to be a huge majority of WWE fans who go along with this. No, I think he's an idiot. I think he's not taking the greater picture into consideration. That this is, people are already kind of annoyed having to go to Netflix, Peacock, CW, the USA Network, which we have to get on Sling, and now a whole other network. It's like they're already mad. They're gonna just write you off.
If you're a wrestling fan, you are already minimally committing somewhere. And if you want to watch SmackDown, Raw,
USA, TNT.
Well, I mean, not counting AEW.
Well, you said wrestling fan.
If you're a WWE wrestling fan, you are committing this to
four channels. Okay, and you can't even just get USA Network on streaming. You have to get it either through cable or Sling, both of which cost like upwards of $100+ a month.
That or wait somewhere upwards of 30 to 45 days.
Yeah, because it just doesn't show up other places very well.
When it was Hulu, when they had a contract with Hulu and it was on their basic program, I could basically go and watch it the day afterwards.
Yeah, and that was fine.
It was fine.
But now it's like if you miss it, you might not ever see it again.
Yeah.
If you do, it's going to be
A month later.
a month later.
A month
Yeah.
to 6 weeks later.
Yeah.
And that makes you just feel like you're way behind everybody else, or you're just watching clips.
Yeah.
And, like,
You have to do that
I
sometimes.
appreciate it in some cases, but I don't want the entirety of my wrestling experience to be watching 2 to 5 minute clips of stuff. And usually the ones that are extended are like CM Punk promos or
Who the fuck wants to watch that?
or Seth
You're already too much of that shit.
or John Cena. And I'm like, I want to see the wrestling action in the ring happen. Sometimes a promo is great, but
Yeah.
I'm there to watch
Actual wrestling.
I'm here to watch people fake punch and kick and hit each other. I'm not here for actual sports. Like,
Yeah.
I'm here for
Sports are dumb. Nobody comes. There's no drama. Nobody comes out and gives kick-ass promos. Nobody gets thrown through tables.
Yeah.
Like, normal sports is fucking boring, man. How can you how can you go back to the farm when you've met oh, I can't remember his name. That was supposed to be a Big Lebowski quote. What was the guy's name? How can you expect him to go back to the farm once you've met Carl Hungus?
One person in that room. I watched Big Lebowski.
Yeah. Anyway, people aren't going to go for it.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to be a huge mistake. They're going to have free falling viewership numbers, and and TKO is going to waste a shit ton of money doing something that nobody likes and everybody thinks is stupid.
On top of this, 2 things that I also like to bring up. They've already greatly reduced the amount of live shows they do, and they've greatly increased the amount for tickets.
Oh my god, yeah, that's a good point.
So now
tickets are fucking insane. Even just regular Raw and SmackDown tickets are insane. We're not talking about fucking WrestleMania tickets. Non-nosebleed WrestleMania tickets were what, $1,200? I think.
You mean just for Raw and SmackDown?
No, WrestleMania.
WrestleMania they were more than that. I heard they were getting some packages were going into the low to mid figures.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's exorbitant bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, people are, it's like, look at the fucking economy, guys. It's gonna keep going down from here. Like, who the fuck do you think is gonna be able to afford to come to your shows other than green shirt guy, Trinidad and Tobago guy, and the guy who constantly dresses up as a macho man.
You forgot about the new player now, yellow shirt guy.
Oh yes, green shirt guys.
Other green shirt guys.
Oh yes, there are more smiley face shirt guys.
There's a whole bunch of skills that are assembling in the ring. They're all gonna fight each other. I think the other big takeaway from this is if AEW is watching right now and paying attention, this would be an excellent moment to announce that you're moving on your pay-per-view or your premium live events over to
HBO
Max.
Yeah.
Because I would say that's every wrestling fan's, but a large contingency, not the majority of wrestling fans, in general, the reason that they had trouble getting into AEW in the past.
That's the reason why most people are like WWE fans more than AEW fans, because it's more accessible.
Yeah, because
it was more accessible.
They got their regular shows on HBO Max, which you can watch the next day. Or Blue, right?
Well, sometimes we have trouble finding them. Sometimes
a little bit, but most part, if we wanted to watch it, they have it the next day. The problem is their premium live events are still under the pay-per-view format.
Fucking expensive, like $50 to watch this for 2 of us to watch this shit.
Yeah, once,
once, yeah.
Where I feel this kind of thing should be on, watch and have it on HBO Max as well. At the very least, if you want to throw it on the next day, that's fine. If you want to have it live, that's even better. And this is a point where you need to jump on like, hey guys, look, WWE screwed up, but we're listening to you.
Yep. Oh, exactly. Oh, yeah, so much. Just accessibility, guys. Accessibility is the key.
And the other con, I believe Tony Khan. Nick Khan is WWE, so I believe it's Tony Khan.
Oh, Nick Khan. Okay.
So yeah, if Tony Khan's listening, if he's paying attention at all, this seems like the supreme moment to jump on and stick it to your competition.
Yeah, most definitely.
I have a habit of trolling social media posts from time to time just to get a feel for the room. And you have to say anybody put anything positive about this whole ESPN distribution deal. I'm not willing to pay upwards of $30 a month for what could be as little as what 6 shows, maybe 6 to 10 shows a year.
No, it's basically like $60 per show because they usually have a PLE every 2 months. So you're talking $60 per PLE.
It'd be one thing if I guess it'd be one thing if we were getting everything WWE, but even then it still feels $10 to $15 too expensive because I absolutely don't want anything else on ESPN.
Yeah.
I'm not a sports fan. Here's the funny thing that as you brought up earlier, not every wrestling fan is a sports fan.
I mean, sure, there's a lot of overlap, but there's a lot of not overlap. That was not a good sentence.
Yeah.
There's not nearly as much overlap as WWE is thinking. I'll put it that way. That's slightly more coherent.
Nick Khan is wrong. Bloated Paul Hollywood is wrong.
He does look like Paul Hollywood after
allergic reaction.
Yeah, after an allergic reaction. He's very puffy.
Yeah, but I think it's I'm waiting for them. They might announce it as soon as SmackDown tonight. And seeing like the fan reaction, like, no, we don't want this.
Yeah. So come on, if you're out there and they announce this and you're at a show, boo your tits off.
Yeah.
All of us very poor wrestling podcasters are hoping for you. It's in your hands now, guys.
I think there will be a large spike in VPNs over the next year.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say that much. And again, I haven't heard the details. There might be something to where you can get this as part of a Disney package or something like that, or maybe some sort of like introductory deal.
Yeah. It feels like
if they do this,
there's a lot missing that we don't know. Let's not hammer out the details.
There's gonna be some damage control on that part, but if it's not,
possibly.
You don't see a mouse I don't see anybody like if there are people have the money and good on them. I'm not going to be among them. At the ones that I have to pay $30 for one network that I'm watching approximately 6 to 12 times a year.
Yeah.
And
I mean, like I said, I would watch soccer, but how much soccer do they really have on there? After the World Cup, I might sign up just for the World Cup when the World Cup goes on.
Yeah.
But even that, like, I remember back in the day when my mom got, like, we're talking about, like, 20 years ago, my mom got, like, the extended ESPN package, and they only had it on, like, one of the tertiary ESPNs at that point.
Yeah.
You couldn't even watch it on the regular ESPN. So, there's too many fucking ESPNs. Yeah. Seriously. And none of them are the Ocho.
Yeah. And WWE is spread themselves too thin.
They really, really have.
I give AEW credit on that one. They're mainly on the current networks. But again, you can go and stream it on one network. And that one network is HBO Max, which means when you're done watching your AEW stuff, there are other things to watch, including sports. And live events that you can watch on that. I'm not a fan for my
Adventure Brothers.
Yeah, Adventure Brothers. Mind you, I'm still paying the premium amount, which is like $17-18 for.
Wow, seriously?
Yeah.
Is that so you don't get
no ads?
No ads.
So no ads.
Brett special.
Yeah, no Brett special. So, that being said, I still think like AEW needs to jump on this and get themselves their pick in live events on the network as well.
Yeah, like AEW, you are being handed a golden opportunity to destroy WWE ratings wise. Like, come on, don't let this pass up.
To be fair, I feel like I'm enjoying AEW more than I am WWE.
Yeah, I get the kick out of AEW too. Like, WWE is fine, but I'm really enjoying, getting to watch AEW when I can. It's definitely, it's weirder. It's like, it's okay for their wrestlers, their performers to be weird. In fact, they seem to encourage it.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that it's a little off the wall at times, like everything that's been going on with the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
How they come out and their pyro doesn't work, and they've got these like MS Paint graphic, with a Comic Sans font, and they're coming out and they're like, they're all pissed. It's hilarious. It is fucking hilarious. And, WWE can be funny too sometimes.
They can be funny.
But it's usually like an accident. Sometimes lately, it feels like they're not allowed to have that weirdness and that freedom to be themselves in a lot of ways. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very, starts with a C. Not contoured, collated, cultured, curated. That's the word. It feels very curated, less natural.
Yeah.
I feel like you're not.
But
anyway, so that's big news now when the
we'll probably be reflecting on that more information comes out.
Most definitely. And bad mouthing and giving the evil eye to everybody at WWE for making this decision. And see, I'm Italian, so giving someone the evil eye is like, you just look at them funny and they have the evil eye and they have to like ward it off. Yeah, Ronnie James Dio and I both had weirdly superstitious Italian grandmothers, so I'm very familiar with the evil eye ward. Yeah, pretty much everybody who's Italian has a weird Italian grandmother. Because we're bizarre, insane people. Anyway, all right, so SummerSlam went off. The first two-night SummerSlam in the history of SummerSlams, and was supposedly hosted by Cardi B, but she didn't really do anything. Yeah, and then she was in the audience the next night and waved hello.
Yeah. That was her hosting deal.
Okay.
She walked out with a cool $100,000, a couple million.
Good for her. It didn't do anything.
My overall feeling with SummerSlam is I think I enjoyed it more than WrestleMania.
I did too.
I want to say
it was very good.
I want to say it was Brian Zane said it best. It felt like the apology pay-per-view for WrestleMania.
Yeah, it did. There was only one really bad match on this one instead of like 4 bad matches or 5 bad matches.
And its worst match here was not as bad, nowhere near as bad as the worst match.
Which is like shocking considering how bad the bad match was.
It was bad.
This weekend.
It was bad.
But anyway, yeah. But I mean, what did you think about it? Not having watched the 2 days, what did you think about it? Do you think it was worth putting it on for 2 days?
In the long run, for what they did for this first run, it was good.
Yeah, I have to agree. It was a good premium live event. The matches were really good. 6 matches and 6 matches. It started at 6:00 in the afternoon, 6:00 in the evening, which was actually really great because it was over. We fall asleep by the end. We usually do.
Yeah.
But the thing is though, like, if the quality goes down, it's going to feel just as much of a slog as WrestleMania did. So I have to agree with you. Like, in the long run, it was a stupid idea. But in the short term, for this one specifically, it ended up being good because it was a really tight couple of cards.
Yeah.
I thought.
It was well done.
It was.
And neither main event was bad.
No.
Both main events were improved over the WrestleMania main events.
They were. Yeah, actually.
Where do you want to start?
Well, let's start with Saturday and let's just go straight through the card chronologically.
Okay. That was Roman and Jimmy.
Oh, no. I messed that up. I wrote down Jimmy.
Roman and Jay.
Yes, I messed up on some of the matches. It was Roman and Jay, not Roman and Jimmy. And Saturday there was a table, ladders, and chairs match that I didn't know was going to be on the card. So I messed up a little bit in my recording duties. All right, so it opened up with Roman and Jay versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
Or your nickname.
Danger Tits.
Yeah, Danger Tits.
We both thought that. Oh no, you thought it was. You picked Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. I picked Roman Reigns and Jay. Because you were like, oh, Jimmy's definitely going to be the guy that everybody pins. And I was like, oh, I'm going to give Jimmy a shot.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I guess I thought it was Jay or whatever. It would have been. Because Jay is pretty much still on that main event costume. So
he is, yeah.
So that kind of changes things a bit. So,
it did.
So that was a mixed communication on our part.
Yeah.
That being said, I don't agree with a lot of these finishes, though. It was an okay match.
It was pretty good. You gave it a B minus. I gave it a B.
Yeah, it was fine. It was good, but I guess a lot of points for me was deducted by the ending, just in the idea that it doesn't do Roman's immediately back on the shelf as far as I heard. He's not going to be around for at least until Public Survivor Series.
Oh, seriously, I didn't hear that.
I think I heard, or if it's not
Boy, wouldn't it be nice to come to work once every 6 months and still get paid a shit ton of money?
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, we don't.
Bro, I feel the way would have been better for Breaker and Reed, and the idea that they both needed the push.
Yeah, kind of.
To be fair, they've already got a rocket on
Breaker, yeah.
And Reed's breaking the angle with him and the Shufala.
Oh my god, that has been so funny. Bronson Reed keeps stealing Roman Reigns' shoes. He takes them out, and when he's laying there, he pulls his shoes off, and he's calling himself the tribal thief, and wearing the shoes around his neck and calling it the Shuafala instead of the Ulafala. Bronson Reed wins the meme game this week. He has been hilarious with this. It's been so funny. So we got to give Bronson Reed credit for that.
I hope that helps put him over a little bit.
He deserves it. He's great.
$1,000 worth of shoes.
Because Roman wrestles in those brand ass new Air Jordans, and those are $100 a piece, $200. I don't know how expensive they are. I don't wear sneakers.
Several $100.
Probably really. I wear orthopedic non-slip nursing shoes and an old pair of Doc Martens. I have no idea how much sneakers cost.
I've been wearing Converse since the mid-90s.
Yeah, our we don't know how much sneakers cost.
I never spent more than $65 on a pair of Chucks in my life.
The ones I bought you, those real nice ones, those were $120, and my Doc Martens were $140. And so are the nursing shoes that I wear to work and out on walks whenever they're brand new, but I can always get them on sale for $65, $70. So, you know what? Just out of curiosity, I'm going to look up how expensive those are. And I'm probably going to be swearing a lot.
How much are Air Jordans new?
$170 to $250 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Specific models may have okay, how much are the Air Jordans that Roman Reigns wears? He has a collection of over 75 pairs of Air Jordans, with some being rare and exclusive models. Wow.
So we're probably talking low or figures.
Wait, he gets actual Bloodline Jordans release. So they're making oh, damn, yeah.
Well, he might get them for free.
Okay, how much is it for the rest of us?
Yeah.
Is the question.
Probably just look at Bloodline.
That, yes, I will do that because Twitter is being a bitch. When is Twitter not being a bitch? Oh, okay. The computer's farting. I'm so sorry, computer, that opening two Bing searches and a Twitter page is destroying you. All right. Anyway, screw it. They're super fucking expensive, man. Screw it. Anyway, so yeah, it was a pretty good match. Do you think it was a good week?
It was wrestled well, but I wasn't big on the finish. Maybe because I got it wrong, but
That's fair.
But again, I feel like it would have been more to give it to Reed and Breaker. But that being said, I hate this term, but it is what it is.
It's fine.
Moving on.
All right. The next one on the card was the women's tag title, Judgment Day versus, Judgment Day being now Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez versus Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. And we both got that right. Bliss and Flair won. It was a pretty good match. You gave it a C plus. I gave it a B minus.
Yeah.
And it's I'm still pretty impressed with Charlotte Flair. She's been doing really good lately. Like her wrestling she looks really good in the ring. She's giving other people spots. It's not just the Charlotte show. And watching her, this new version of Charlotte Flair, go up against this new version of Raquel Rodriguez, who's working a lot bigger, who has a lot more confidence in herself. Honestly, it's been great. Their match has been great. I've been really enjoying them. And Flair's been more gracious with her fellow performers and her tag team partner. Yeah, it's like a new Charlotte Flair. It's great. Where the fuck has she been all this time? I'm enjoying the hell of it.
It's better. That being said, it was a fine match.
It's pretty good.
I agreed on the ending.
Roxanne Perez pop rocked. Yeah.
Pop rock.
No, because they're pop rocks. So she rocksted. She put pop rocks on Charlotte Flair. It was amazing to watch. And Flair took it like a champ, man. That was so cool because Roxanne Perez is like 5'3" and Charlotte Flair is like 6'1", 6 foot. Oh, is she 5'11"?
Yeah.
Oh, she's closer to me than I thought. All right. But it's just it was really cool to see. It was great. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
I thought it was good. I thought it was performed well. I think the finish went out. I guess I'm just not as warm on this Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair thing. It's fine. It's good.
I mean, it does run into the problem of take two people who have personal drama or history, stick them together in a tag team, and then put the title on them when you have actual tag team and actual tag teams out there. That does bother me.
And I think you got back like your last tag team to have held the belts, an actual tag team, and tag division was Carter.
Well, I mean, I have to give Judgment Day credit. They're working on it. Yeah, there's some. There's more than there was.
I think Raquel had more of a tag team dynamic than I guess the Rock said they forgot him.
Yeah, but they're coming up with some stuff, and it's not bad. But yeah, like
you want to put anything like a fatal four-way or something closer to what they had on night 2 with the TLC match. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get
that you could
with the men's tag team division.
That you could with a full cadre of women's tag teams, like actual tag teams, not just women that you stick together.
I want to see a women's version, like not as like clone, but like a women's version of like FTR, the Young Bucks,
Jet Speed.
Jet Speed. Or on the main roster like DIY or the Street Profits. I want to say they kind of got it with Bianca Belair and the little
Oh my god, that was such a good tag team. It still hurts that they're not together anymore.
But for the most part, you're just getting these like
Just sticking people together.
women performers put together.
So I mean, you had Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, and they actually worked pretty well as a tag team. But then Chelsea went solo, and you had Alba Fire, and so they're still kind of doing a stick together.
Yeah.
They don't really do much.
And the outfits are terrible.
It's horrible. I hate that they have to wrestle in that. At least the IRS got to have his sleeves ripped off of his fancy shirt.
It was short sleeve.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, short sleeve.
Oh, short sleeve. Okay,
but it's still an improvement. I agree.
But no, I mean, that being said, I think Bliss and Flair are working together pretty well. They have a good dynamic with each other, but
I just see where it's going.
Yeah. Flair's gonna turn heel, and
it's gonna be a Bliss Flair.
Yeah.
Or
maybe Bliss will join up with the Wyatt Six and get into a tag team with Nikki Cross again, and that would be great. That's kind of what I was hoping would happen when she first got back, and then they stuck her with Charlotte Flair. It's fine, but yeah, I don't know. That's fine. All right, then a not fantastic match: Sammy versus Karrion Kross. Sammy won. I got that right. You got that wrong. We both gave it C's. You gave it a C minus. I gave it a regular C. It was fine.
It was not a bad match.
No, it was fine.
I think what took parts away is the storyline.
Yes. It wasn't the performing so much as just the storyline. We get it, guys. You want Sammy to turn evil. It's the same thing that's been driving their matches for the past 2 months. We need a completion. We need the storyline to do something or go somewhere.
Where's Sammy going with, especially where's Karrion Kross going?
Yeah.
Apparently he just resigned with WWE. And at this point, what are you going to do? I think at this point, you need to get the Intercontinental title on Karrion Kross.
Yeah, you got to do something.
At the very least, I think this year or next year, maybe give him the Money in the Bank contract or win the Royal Rumble. I don't know. I think it'd be more the Money in the Bank would be more his. I think more Flair as a top.
That would be cool. Because it would be kind of like when Naomi had the title. He's an agent of chaos. You never know who he's going to go after, what he's going to do, and giving him the Money in the Bank would be great to go along with that. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Especially if he's on Raw right now. I think let's be honest. The world title is the A minus. Like the WWE championship is at the top. The world champion is kind of there, but not quite.
There's a hierarchy.
It depends. Usually so far, the WWE championship is the top five. That's why it's on Cena and Cody Rhodes, and I feel like even with Seth Rollins, who is a main eventer, I think he is being given the consolation prize because obviously it's on the main thing is on Cody. That being said, back to point. Either I don't feel Sami Zayn or Karrion Kross is really being done any justice.
Any favors.
No,
yeah.
You have.
They're just kind of like, okay, we have a spot. Stick these two guys in here. I don't care if they're storyline.
I feel like they've blown Sami. They've blown the contract with Sami Zayn multiple times.
It hasn't moved. This is what they've been doing since they first started the feud.
He's been in a holding pattern one way or the other.
Kind of, yeah.
I genuinely think Sami Zayn should have ended Roman Reigns' career.
Title run.
His title run a couple years back.
Yeah. Oh my God, I agree. I was like, oh my God, they're never going to get out alive. Canada's going to riot.
Yeah.
Granted, if it was in certain U.S. cities, they would have ripped the entire place apart.
Yeah.
If the guy from the city that they were in didn't win the title, they built it up. Yeah, no, that was weak sauce, man.
I think they Cody. I honestly didn't want to being Cody that year
No, it took Cody 2 tries to do it. It was just such a gigantic cock tease that they were going to get it off of him.
But like I said, at the point, like I feel like they got gun shy around Sammy on a number of occasions, and I don't feel like it's going to happen anytime soon unless something goes around Royal Rumble time and he actually wins. Like again, I felt like back when he was in Montreal against Roman, I feel like he should have done it in very similar to Mick Foley in 98, 99, and been like the scruffy underdog taking out literally taking out the top guy in the company. And then maybe like, okay, throw it back on Roman and Roman's good to WrestleMania and then loses it to Cody on that first try. Um, that being said, Karrion Kross is not in a great space either.
I mean, he's just getting back off of a lower, what is it, main event?
Yeah.
Just basically because the fans demanded it.
Yeah.
Because they put him over so much. So he's still in, not on terra firma, we'll put it that way, where
Limbo, I guess, would be the best term.
Yeah, and now they've re-signed him. I don't want to see him get buried, you know.
Yeah.
They got to do something with him.
I guess.
Yeah, okay. Then we have the women's title. Tiffany versus Jade. That was a pretty good match. Tiffy retained. We thought Jade was going to take it. We both gave it a B. Yeah, it was a really good match. Tiffy made Jade look better than she could have done on her own, quite frankly. But she did okay, too.
I was surprised on this one. And the idea that WWE invested a lot of money in Jade Cargill.
Yeah,
a lot of promotion, a lot of propping up of Jade Cargill.
It is shocking.
As this sort of, I don't say monster, not a monster heel, but I would say definitely this
Powerhouse
force of nature that was going to take the company by storm and within a year was going to be a world champion, at least a single champion on some level.
Mm-hmm.
And it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
It's now closing in, I think, on the 2-year mark. And
she was out for a while.
I'm still saying, yeah, she's still a top contender, but like, I don't know how long it's going to go until like she's going down the ladder. Like, on the other hand, you got Tiffany Stratton, whose reign has been solid, start and stop, I think.
Yeah. To make way for other names, Judgment Day show, the Charlotte Flair show, the Becky Lynch show.
And I don't feel anybody's doing her any favors either. She's still world champion, which is great, but it's like I say the one exception to me was the last woman standing with her and Nia Jax. Always been pretty unremarkable.
In fact, she's just sometimes she doesn't get booked at all.
Yeah. Like, and again, she's your women's world champion on SmackDown. Like,
yeah, it's like the EO problem all over again. It's like, oh yeah, she has the title. Where is she? I don't know. We didn't book her this week.
Yeah.
Well, why not? She has the fucking title. Anyway, that was a good match. All right, and then we get to the dark spot of Saturday night, an otherwise decent card.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre made it back into the States, and they went ahead with this grotesquerie parading as a tag team match with Jelly Roll and Logan Paul and Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. It was stupid. It was pointless. Jelly Roll basically had to get walked out by a bunch of people.
They came back.
And then came back and did pretty much nothing.
Yeah. So, I felt like this was a giant go-away heat magnet.
It was. Nobody cared. It was dumb. Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul won. Logan Paul actually won a match without cheating.
It was weird.
Super weird. Like, it could have just been Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre, and it would have been 100 times better than this bullshit.
And if you want to throw Logan Paul in as a triple threat, that's fine.
But there's no reason for Jelly Roll to exist in wrestling. Put him in the fucking audience, put a camera on him and have him wave, have him come out to the ring with people. This guy is not an athlete. He's terrible.
I don't want to say that like, this is no.
It's a reflection on him as person, but he's just
with his weight.
no. He's just massively uncoordinated, and just
This is a person that was not ready to wrestle.
no, God no.
On one of their big 4 pay-per-views.
Yes, the match that was on before the main event of a PLE.
Yeah, your semi-main event.
Yeah,
for the night.
It's ridiculous. Like, so I gave it an F minus minus, and Dan gave it a Z plus.
Yes.
And I think we're being generous, quite frankly.
I like to take a moment to describe the many faults of this, not the highlights of the many faults.
Please do.
One being Jelly Roll repeatedly telegraphed his moves. Like, for example, when Logan Paul was doing his off the top turnbuckle move onto Jelly Roll, who was on the I guess it was a Spanish announcer. One announced this.
I think the Spanish guy.
Basically rolling his arms up like this, like a good 30 seconds beforehand. Like, we know what's happening, dude. Like, you're basically telling the audience what's going to happen, like, way before that. Like, it was.
And I mean, he's uncoordinated.
Yeah.
He's like.
Basically, you're relying on stuff that, like, I want to say other celebrities have tried to do in the past, like a choke slam, like basically things that where your opponent
that your opponent throws themselves onto the mat.
It's basically doing all the heavy work for you.
Like this. Yeah. This is one of Jelly Roll's moves. Now, if we were in the ring, Dan would somersault himself over and land on the mat.
Yeah.
Or a choke slam.
Yeah.
This is one of Jelly Roll's moves, where if we were in the ring, Dan would jump up and land backwards to make it look like Jelly Roll
through him. Doing most of the heavy work.
But he can't even do those properly. No. He just kind of goes, ugh, ugh. In fact, we've been mocking Jelly Roll pretty hard because on his I kind of do, because he seems like a really nice person. But he did okay. So they were in the ring, and they were doing promos, and all 4 of them were in the ring, and Jelly Roll. They all did the attacking each other thing, and Jelly Roll did this move where he ran into the corner to go after Logan Paul, but the way he did it was he went. And we've been doing this move where we've been like, let's see if I can do it. No, I can't do it. Here, hold on. I'm gonna like show myself running. This thing where it's like.
This is gonna be the viral moment that finally catapulted the podcast into the stratosphere.
So we've been calling it the Jelly Run.
Yeah.
So bad. I feel so bad. He has no business being in a wrestling ring, and we have been taking the piss out of him for like a week. And honestly, I do feel kind of bad. We're terrible people.
Here's the thing. It wouldn't have been. It would just be incompetent and annoying without the second opponent of this. With his Logan Paul.
That doesn't help matters either. He's an imposter, or no, what did he say? He's just a part-time guy, and he's not a real wrestler. He's not a real wrestler. Yeah. Like the rest of us are. And we know he was doing it to have people give him heat. Yeah. He's a heel. We know he was doing it to make himself sound, it's deluded, self-deluded, but at the same time, it's obnoxious because it's still fucking Logan Paul, and he's an obnoxious twat, and it's like, I don't want you to be, doing these meta commentary on yourself, okay?
It doesn't work because he doesn't understand how meta commentary works.
I don't think he
He
does.
doesn't understand how satire works. He
I
doesn't
don't think he
learn
does.
how comedic irony works.
Yeah, like his
None
best
of it.
promo is, "Are you stupid or are you dumb?"
Yeah. Oh, you are just from Cleveland. No, he's from Cleveland. No,
Yeah.
I'm just from Peoria. You are but
You're all,
idiots.
yes, you're all idiots.
I'm like,
Yes, Logan.
and basically,
Fighting commentary as always.
his moves are basically all just a few nice, you know, like,
He does moves that make him look
good.
flashy
Yeah.
and fancy. Like he'll jump off the ropes and he'll do like a Superman punch, but he doesn't have fundamentals.
Yeah.
He's never had to. He could just do like flashy
He tried to
moves.
run without walking.
Yes, exactly.
And he's still like that. He hasn't improved. He's only gotten worse. And it's, but because it works well for in our highlight reel slash soundbite page,
Yeah,
he looks a lot better
people will
than he
sell it.
actually
Yeah,
does.
but the guy, he doesn't have. Oh, like you say, it's fundamentals. He has no fundamentals. You know what I mean? It's just, it's all flash.
And I guess I feel bad for Randy. I feel a little bit worse for Randy Orton than I do Drew McIntyre because I feel like Drew McIntyre's kind of embracing it. Like,
Drew McIntyre's a really good troll.
yeah.
So I think he realizes all of this shit with Logan Paul, and he's just going for it. If he was in a B movie, he would be the villain who was chewing the scenery and was the most enjoyable part of it. Randy Orton has to be a face. He has to do all this stuff as a face. He can't just, have fun with it. He has to be serious about it, and it's pathetic. It's pathetic.
Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul were basically watching a movie with Alan Rickman and Rob Schneider. So if you're feeling bad, you watch this man, Alan Rickman is holding this movie together. It's like, why like all of us started then Rob Schneider walks in.
Oh, God damn it, this guy.
Yeah.
But
you got this one line you're gonna do.
And he's gonna do it 20 times. I hope you thought it was funny at some point. Anyway, okay, we're kind of getting into Rob Schneider here. Rob Schneider is terrible. Fuck you, Rob Schneider. Anyway, all right. So that was terrible. That was a terrible match. Let's get into the main event, which was actually a good match, which was Gunther versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight title.
This again felt like an improvement over. This felt like an apology for
everything that Gunther has been having to do. For his Goldberg match, for his Pat McAfee matches, for all this bullshit, for the stupid tap out that he had to do from Jay. No offense to Jay, but it was a stupid ass tap out.
I'm not saying Jay should have won the title.
Oh no, he should have won it a better way.
He won it.
Yes.
It did no favors for Jay, and it done no favors for
Gunther. No. So you know what? I mean, Gunther lost the title. The title went on to Punk briefly. We'll get to that. But they both look great. You gave it an A-. I gave it a B+, which is rare because I'm usually a little more forgiving on matches than you are, so I usually rank them higher. But no, it was a great match. It was a really good match.
Well done.
There was much titty slapping, and apparently Bret Hart is not a fan of Gunther. He does not approve of the titty slaps.
He basically says that, like, Bret, from what I read the articles, Bret doesn't approve making it, using moves that are wrestling stiff and wrestling hard, and actually making the moves real rather than
actually hurting people.
Making it. His argument is a wrestler should make it look bad, but not actually hurting your opponent, that you're working with. Yeah.
But that would negate all of Gunther's titty slaps.
Yeah.
And actually, he himself, the titty slapper, got titty slapped and pretty seriously. He was pretty red. His titties were pretty red and bleeding. Oh my God. YouTube is going to kick us off for saying titties so much. They're man titties.
Yeah.
So, sure, that'll work. No, that's worse.
Nice.
All right. But so Punk won the belt for about 5 minutes or so until, and I called it, Seth freaking Rollins came out, and he didn't think he was going to come out, and I knew Rollins was just faking it. Just maybe a little bit faking it, but
now, in my defense, I have been watching Seth Rollins longer than you have. And Seth Rollins is very, very injury prone.
he actually really is. Yeah,
Like
like
injury prone.
I said last week, like I think there might be a bit of an injury, but I think they're kayfabing how bad it is. And I did apologize in case they were not kayfabing the injury, and he actually did get injured. So
I mean, you're right.
it's a definite possibility.
I'm going on history. Like that man is repeatedly
that's very
logical in the ring. Like it was very
yes, that's
very plausible.
It's totally logical to assume that it was real.
Yeah. He sold it well.
And he even came out with crutches and limping into the ring, and then
and the words of Dark Helmet. Like I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
Like I was banking on Rollins fucked up again and got he's had repeated knee problems in the past.
Knee problems, back problems, yeah.
Basically, that was why his wrestling hurt for on his lower back for
for years. Yeah.
So
it was totally logical to assume that he was actually hurt.
Yeah.
And that's why I put in the aside saying I'm sorry if this is a real injury and I'm taking this lightly.
It's like the Chris Farley character from the Chicago sports team fans, and where he was having minor coronaries in every segment that he does. Like, what's happening? I can have a coronary. Why? Because he had coronaries in the last 5 segments. What do you think? It's like, how many heart attacks? Oh, that's a baker's dozen.
All right, but yeah, no, really good match. Really good match, really good finish. And oh my God, fans were so pissed because Punk was like tearing up. He was so happy. He was holding on to this thing like a teddy bear. Yeah. And then Rollins comes out and
that was you cheering, and that was a lot of you cheered both nights.
Yeah, because I was like, I fucking knew it! I knew he was coming back. Ha ha ha! Suck it, Punk. Oh my God, everybody's gonna be so mad at me for saying that. Like I have said a million times, I think Phil Brooks is a really good dude. I can't stand fucking CM Punk though. But it did kind of hurt that he was real emotional about winning it, and it was the final match, and it was a big deal for him, and then he got taken off of him. But yeah. Not sorry, CM Punk. All right. So that was SummerSlam Saturday. It was good. It was pretty good. It was a good show.
And we're past the worst of it.
Yes. It only got better from there. Yeah. So SummerSlam Sunday started off with 3-way for the Women's World Title. Naomi versus Rhea versus Io. You picked Rhea.
I picked Rhea.
And I picked Naomi because I wanted to see.
You on that one.
Yeah, and Naomi won. She retained the title.
I picked Rhea basically because they had that Clash in Paris thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
I believe either early September. And
I think it's in September. Yeah, sometime.
That being said, you would think that they want to lead with
the major player.
Yeah, the major player. I guess I can see it the other way because maybe they're going to put the belt on Becerra at this point. They have a rocket on her back.
They do. Quite deservedly.
Rocket on her ass.
It's on her ass.
Yeah.
Have you seen that thing?
Yeah. And the words of Beverly. That's an impersonation for the week.
Oh, yeah,
man. Back to anyway, I thought it was going to be a Rhea.
Excuse our perverted aside there.
It's there, people. It's there.
You can't not look at it.
Yeah.
It's too perfect. Anyway.
You had to do me the perfect, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. So Naomi won. It was an awesome match. You gave it an A-. I gave it a regular A. Again.
The other thing that killed it for me was the fans.
Because it was pretty quick.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. I feel like it could have been done a bit better. But the wrestling itself was good.
And I like the storytelling because, you have this sort of friendship between Rhea and Io that's starting. They're still competitors. They had a little bit of bad blood there, but now they're becoming friends and they're working together. And I thought the storytelling aspects were really good. And, how they kind of teamed up against Naomi at first, and then Naomi left the ring, and they were kind of like, go after each other? Do we go after her? I thought the pauses in the match were actually really good storytelling wise. And I appreciated that because it doesn't have to all be just action, It's still storytelling. And I thought their storytelling was really good. And good in-ring storytelling on that one. All right. Then there was the match that I forgot to write down, so we didn't have any predictions on it. It was the tables, ladders, and chairs tag team match. The Wyatt Six held the tag titles, but it was like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was a 6-team tag match.
Yeah,
with
ladders and chairs.
the TLC match with the belt suspended, and the Dudleys were in the audience, and the Hardys were in the audience to celebrate
the
20. Yes, and our Edge and Christian are in AEW. So it was supposed to be a 25th anniversary of the first SummerSlam tag team TLC match.
Well, TLC's in general.
Oh, okay. But there was a really big, groundbreaking TLC match with 3 tag teams, one of which is not, is in a different wrestling company at the moment. And honestly, I think they did those guys proud. You gave it an A+, I gave it an A++. It was a hell of a fucking match. Anyway, it was the Street Profits, DIY, the Wyatts, which is Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis, the Motor City Machine Guns, Fraxium, and then Andrade and Ray Phoenix. And it was fucking awesome.
I noticed the audience was not happy with the finish.
They weren't. Yeah. It was surprising. Like, I was happy because, I really liked Joe Gacy and I liked Dexter Lumis. Before, when they were in NXT, I like them. Now that they're in the Wyatt Six, I'm glad that they're coming out, that they have an actual tag presence, and everybody got involved in this. I think the best bump of the night was Candice LeRae fell off of the top of a ladder onto the side of a ladder. I mean, the ladder was cut, but it looked fucking gruesome. She took the best bump of the night. Nikki Cross came in. Uncle Howdy came in. Who's the big guy with the beard and the bunny hat? Yeah, Eric Rowan came in to cause havoc. Yeah, the audience wasn't happy, but I was. I was glad to see Gacy and Lumis. I was glad to see the Wyatt Six finally doing something.
I think that's part of why the audience wasn't happy, because basically when
the Wyatts were just not
Howdy was put on the shelf for an injury, they shut the whole Wyatt Six thing down instead of just having them carry on.
Yeah, without him.
Without him for a little bit.
It's just they're not. They come out so infrequently. They're just not really open with the audience.
Yeah,
you know?
they haven't done anything up until about a month and a half ago. And I think there was so much hype for it, and then now it's like, oh, I still feel like, okay, they got the tag belt, but you have other people in your group, like Nikki Cross at this point should be an active competitor.
Yeah, it's ridiculous that she's not. She has a great history as a performer with WWE and outside WWE, and she doesn't really do much except skulk around on the floor. And she does it well. She's creepy as hell, but I want to see her wrestling. Eric Rowan, the dude is freaking ginormous. He is a powerhouse guy. Put him in the ring against Jacob Fatu. Put him against Bronson Reed. I'd like to see that.
It was easily, to me, I think it upstaged everything else.
Oh my god, it was a great damn match. It was like we were watching the first match, the 3-way women's match, and we were like, oh my god, this is going to be the best match of the night, isn't it? They put their best one on first, and then this one comes along, and it's like, okay, nope, never mind.
Yeah.
It was brutal, and it was amazing, and it was beautiful, and it upheld the legacy of the Hall of Famers that were in the audience, in my opinion.
I think it was a good TLC match. It was a great TLC match.
Yes.
Other
than the Slim Jim tables, which is now just all of the tables are like Slim Jim tables, I guess.
My favorite moment was Ciampa being up there and basically pulling himself
out. Hanging off of the tag ropes, and they moved the ladder, and he basically just pulled it. Somebody jumped off the ladder. I can't remember who it was. I think it was one of the machine guns. Jumped off the ladder to try to grab him and pull him down, and he did a skin the cat move and pulled his legs up. Like the dude has abs for days.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It was so good.
But yeah, I would think it was great spot after great spot. It could have easily been an uncoordinated shit show, and I think
it was absolutely the opposite. It was beautifully done. Everybody had little spots here and there. People who weren't even in the match came in. Their spots were wonderful.
I think AHO's SmackDown's men's tag team division is the best out of the three main brands.
Yes.
By a mile.
Phenomenal. It was really good.
Yeah. But I guess going on from there, we gotta get this.
Oh yeah, it's okay. It's 5. All right. I mean, I know we were a little late, but
we're not too
right. Okay, number 3, women's IC title, Valkyria versus Lynch, with a Bayley interruption. And you know what? This one was really good. This one was better than pretty much all of the history of the Becky Lyra matches.
I still don't care.
Yeah, I still don't care. It was a good fucking match. It was tough. It was brutal. Valkyria looked really good. Lynch looked really good. Lynch tried to turn Bayley heel at one point with a really nice long crowbar that I kind of want to steal.
Yeah.
It was really good. And, they're not fucking kendo sticks, Michael Cole. It's called a shinai. Kendo is the sport in which they use the shinai. But it's called a shinai. No, it's a shinai. It has a name. That's called a shinai. It's not a kendo stick. It's a shinai. Anyway.
It's a shinai twin.
Yes, it's a shinai twin. All right, so Lynch, it's a shinai. I'm gonna go find mine. I'm gonna hit you in the face with it. I'll hit you in the butt with it. Look at your face. I'm gonna never damage that face.
No.
I don't want to damage the butt, but it can take more punishment. Your mom's gonna be watching this and being like, "Oh my god, I don't want that person marrying into my family." I'm sorry, Julie. All right. Lynch retained. We both got that wrong. We both gave it a B-. It was a really good match. Shania. Yeah, I'm bringing it on. Oh, you know what? Hold on.
Yeah. Cat is afraid.
It's a shinai. It's a fucking shinai. I have one. I had a very brief but all-consuming interest in kendo a long time ago, and I still have these in the house. Don't ask me why.
Waiting in front of me like that.
It is.
Ooh, it's so long.
It is. It's basically four bamboo slats together, not to be confused with a balkan, which is a piece of bamboo shaped like, we'll call it a samurai sword. We shouldn't be call it. I can't think of the name.
Katana?
Yes, shaped like a katana, only made of bamboo.
Wow,
They hurt more. No, it's a katana. It's a katana or a wakizashi or big one.
Katana.
No, this is a shinai. The practice katana is called a boken. Bokken. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's spelled Bokken. I do not have one. Shush. I do not have one, but that's what it's called. That's it. Don't make me. Anyway, this hurts like a son of a bitch. And it's called a Shanai. And I'm going to put it back.
This is afraid right now. We're all scared of you. All four of us are going to have a talk afterwards.
Shut up.
Anyway.
All right. The U.S. title match was a cage match. Solo versus Fatu. Oh, we got this wrong, too. We were pulling for Jacob Fatu, but it was Solo. Solo retained. You gave it a B. I gave it a B+. It was really good. It was a little overbooked. Basically, the MFTs, which is Solo's new group, were stuck.
It's a new crypto scam.
Yeah. They were stuck outside. Solo won. Jimmy came out to help. He got a little overwhelmed. But then the MFTs got stuck in the cage with Fatu, and he beat the shit out of him. It was pretty exciting.
Fun.
The match itself was fine too.
Yeah.
I think most of the, it was a good match, but I think it was more exciting after the match.
Yeah.
Than the actual match.
I don't think it wasn't doing any favors for Solo at this point.
No, I don't think it was doing any favors for Fatu either.
I think ever since the dissolution of the original Bloodline and him being put in charge of the Bloodline and then the NFTs, it's really not gone anywhere for Solo.
Yeah, not so much. It's sort of like, and I don't know if this is part of the storyline, but it's sort of him grasping for relevancy.
Yeah. You can't have them both be simultaneously this badass Samoan street champ and be this guy that basically won't step up and be. He's basically a wormy little leader that throws everything else at him. I don't think you can be these things simultaneously.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work. Yeah. But, all right. So then there was the IC title match with Dom and AJ. We were both looking forward to this. Dom retained, amazingly. We thought it was going to go on to AJ. You gave it a B+. I gave it a B. It was a really fun match. They did a good job.
I was fine with it. I still fine with Dom being the champ.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm glad it's gone on a young guy. I'm glad it's on him. I think he's paid his dues.
Most
I
definitely.
would have liked to see AJ be a transitory for a month or two and have him drop it to Karrion Kross, which is what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
But this card has been, the Summerslam card has been really odd.
Well, for you it has.
For you.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Yes, we're almost
there. It was a really good match. I mean, AJ is always going to put on a really good match. Dom also always going to put on a really good match. Like you said, he's paid his dues. He's learned. Oh, this is also his 20th anniversary in WWE because he debuted 20 years ago at SummerSlam during the
match between Eddie Guerrero and there's been a nice
AJ and his son came in and a cool rider, and he had the sort of the green and yellow flames on his tights like Eddie was wearing. Yeah, and Dom did the Three Amigos, and Dom was wearing something Eddie's theme. I can't remember what it was, but he took a poll, or they did a poll or something. I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't write that down. That was really good. And then we come to the main event of the whole shebang, the undisputed title of John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Cody got his title back.
Yeah.
And it was actually a really good match. We both got that right. You gave it an A-, I gave it a B+. But there is something that we need to talk about. So on SmackDown last week, John Cena came out and announced that basically this entire storyline that they've been building up, The Rock being involved, turning John Cena heel, him being a heel all this time. Yeah, he was just like, Cody said he wanted the best version of John Cena, so John Cena is just a face again. Just, oops, I'm a face.
Yeah. I was
They
born
just-
and I did a bad thing.
It was
John
just,
Cena is good again.
yeah. This entire thing that they've been building up is just, oops, nope, never mind.
None of that ever happened. It did happen. But I feel really bad. But now I'm good again. I'm going to go to Cody the best match with the pudding pops and the Coca-Cola.
And the roofies.
Yeah, and the roofies.
And the Quaaludes.
And the Quaaludes.
We got dark there. Yeah, but I don't know. I guess they had to do it because of their surprise at the end. Like, honestly, legitimately, the match was really good between Cena and Cody.
The match itself was good.
Yeah.
What was in there was what storyline was inputted. It worked out.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
but
fine, but
it was a good match. They performed really well.
I'm like, do I care?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, what's the stakes?
I honestly,
What's the stakes? What's the story? It's nothing. They threw everything out the window. And then Cena gave Cody a nice little send off. You know, raised his hand up. Cody left. Cena stayed in the ring for a goodbye. And I predicted that The Rock was going to show up. You predicted that The Rock was not going to show up, but I thought somebody was going to show up, and I thought it was going to be The Rock. So I got that wrong. You got that right, that The Rock was going to show up. But it turns out it was Brock Lesnar. And a bunch of people were unhappy about that because Brock Lesnar has not been in the company, has not showed up for a while, because he was named defendant in the lawsuit that took out Vince McMahon, that basically Vince McMahon was accused of sexually trafficking one of his employees to other people, to himself and other people in the company, including named specifically in the suit Brock Lesnar. People have not been happy.
As of now, it's no longer this. I know Laurinaitis is no longer, but
Laurinaitis got removed too?
He got removed, but that's because he's in a plea deal with the prosecuting attorneys. So he's no longer in there, but he's going to turn state's evidence on Vince McMahon. So.
Okay. I had not heard about that. Yeah.
So, but I keep hearing contradictory that Lesnar was not specifically named, and it was a
No. He was specifically named in the lawsuit, in the allegations.
Well, I don't think he is.
There were a few other people that were sort of vaguely named, but he was specifically named. I'm pretty sure. Tony Khan. Wait, which Khan? Whatever the Khan it is that we're.
Nick Khan.
Okay, right.
Khan is WWE, Tony Khan is
AEW. Yeah, because I get him mixed up with Tony Schiavone. It's like Attack of the Tonys there.
Yeah,
2 Tonys and a Taz. Sounds like a bad Peacock sitcom.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That being said, I think Lance Storm wrote a great bit about that being like WWE, at least in the last 10, 15 years, is trying to make a place that a better work environment in general to work better, and a better work environment for women in particular. And this feels like a step backwards.
It does. It does. It's pretty disgusting.
And
a lot of fans have been speaking out against it on social media since this happened. A lot of fans in the audience, it was pretty silent when he came out. Was there cheering? I don't remember cheering. I remember being silent. I remember I have to give John Cena credit because, like, his acting was great. When his face, whenever Lesnar, he was smiling, and then Lesnar came out and he just went, like, I gotta give Cena credit. That was really good.
And there's contrary reports saying like John Cena asked for this, and then they asked Cena during something like that. An interview saying like, oh yeah, were you the one that wanted Brock in there? No, I don't have that much say over who my opponents are. It's created the one that books that. So we're
kind of feels like a Triple H at this point.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Like he has kind of a reputation for being caught in mild to moderate lies. So
Yeah.
take
Turning into
that
a
for
Hulk
what it
Hogan.
was. I'm kind of done with the part timers at this point. Whether it's him or those
Him, Logan Paul, Jelly Roll.
Roman Reigns, I'm kind of done with at this point. Like, he's
Yeah. But so amazingly, we tied for predictions on Sunday. Neither of us did very good, but I got double them on Saturday, and I beat Dan in predictions. This has never happened. So I have I have oh yeah, I won the predictions. So I wish I had Pomp and Circumstance playing, but da 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 da.
I'm not sure how I got there. This is pretty.
Oh yeah! Oh, I'm the Macho King. I rule everything. I'm the best at the predictions. I'm the cream of the crop, brother. Yes. Oh, I moved the camera.
Yeah. Hello, 911. My fiance is having a stroke.
Oh.
Can you get all the ambulances over here?
My cat is staring at me like I'm a crazy person.
We're all staring at you like that. I think the neighbors can see you. They think you're a crazy person.
They know I'm a crazy person. They've been living here long enough. So I won. I'm the Macho King.
Yes.
I rule all.
Yes.
I'm the king of the podcasts.
Yes.
I'm the podcast king. The podcast king. I'm the best of the podcasters, brother. You know what? I'm the cream of the crop. And the soy milk of the crop. We don't have cream in the house. Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you get ambulances from other we're gonna need several paramedics to keep them down and like, because I believe it's what they call madness. Yes, it's a very severe case right now. All the symptoms.
Oh yeah. I'm not good at Macho Man. I'm better at Hulk Hogan. I hate that.
Macho Man made a savage.
Yeah, brother.
We don't have any kings in America.
What we do now? Just the crown, Dusty. All right, so I won the predictions for one.
And
so
the
I'm.
reward is a large salad that we have in the
Yay, salad! That's
really all of the greatest prize in all.
Yeah, it was pretty lame. Okay, all right, but so that was fun. So we'll see you guys
next week.
see you guys sometime. I don't know when.
Macho Madness is going to be running wild here.
Macho Madness away.
Bye, everybody.
You'll never see me again. They're gonna lock me up.
Yeah. Bye.